¿Cómo están chicos? Y bienvenidos a mi canal Inmersión Total con Zacarías. Soy Zacarías y es mi gato Ezra. Estamos juntos hoy. Y es mi perra Amelia. Amelia está preocupada. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about where I'm at and some things that I'm experiencing, a little bit of frustrations, and also just positives as well. So, right now I have 325 hours doing the Dreaming Spanish method. It's working super well. I'm really feeling like I'm starting to unlock the language. I'm starting to understand like grammatical structures, not exactly, why does this work, but definitely like recognizing the patterns. And I can tell, like, I'm at 325 hours right now. I think in the next 300 hours or so, I'm gonna have a really good grasp on how to use and how to understand the language. And so everything's going great. I'm kind of pushing myself in my immersion, and I'm watching Breaking Bad, and it's going great. I also started The Good Place, which the dub of Breaking Bad is a little easier than the dub of The Good Place, but those are both shows that I love in English and I know very well, so it makes it pretty comprehensible for me. But that's working great. I would say the thing that's bothering me is vocabulary. It's words. If the thing that's frustrating is, like, you can understand literally like everything that someone is saying to you except for the noun that they're referring to. So if they're like, hey, can you get me that dustpan? It's like, if I don't know the word for dustpan, I've understood everything up to that point, but then I've completely lost the meaning of the entire sentence. I don't know what it is. I can't get it for them. And so basically the language becomes useless if I don't know all of these nouns. And like, so that's like the challenge. And especially with this immersion method, it's like, you're not studying flashcards. You're not studying a deck of flashcards related to house and household things, or work related topics, or travel, etc. It's your responsibility to vary your immersion so that you're getting exposure to these different topics that you find important. And that's been challenging. That's been challenging for sure. I know that the answer to that is, of course, more immersion. I could, I've tried to like actively study flashcards and learn specific words and things like that. But the reality is like what we all do with flashcards. We're like, okay, we're gonna start this deck of flashcards, and you learn banana, lamp, and cat today, and then tomorrow you're going to expect yourself to know banana, lamp, cat, fire hydrant, and computer. And then you're going to keep building and building and building and building until it becomes just so unsustainable. And you're not learning those words in context. They don't mean anything to you because you didn't learn it in a way that was necessary for you to understand what's going on. So I would say that's like my biggest frustration. But like, other than that, I'm really building momentum. I'm really excited about where I'm at. I'm understanding very well. I just finished an italki lesson with a great guy named Oscar, and he's from the Dominican Republic, and I was really proud of myself for understanding him, because I don't listen to people from the Dominican Republic very often. If anything, I feel like that kind of area, Spanish speakers from those countries around that area are very difficult to understand. And so I really understood the whole conversation. There were a few nouns I didn't know. I learned peanut butter, mantequilla de mina, so like butter of peanut. So I thought that was really cool. But that was an example of where, like, we're talking about breakfast food, what we eat, the differences between our countries, and all of that stuff. And then he hits me with that. He hits me with peanut butter, and then I'm like completely lost. I have no idea what he's talking about. So that's a funny aspect of this process of just language learning in general. But I don't know, man. This immersion learning stuff really works. It's unbelievable. The brain just like unlocks the maps that you're building, and you keep grinding away at those pathways, those neural pathways, and the language just opens up to you. Um, definitely gonna have to definitely gonna have to practice speaking more. Um, it's a totally different ball game when you have to vocalize and externalize all of these things that you're just passively understanding. Um, it's difficult to articulate, but it is very rewarding to be able to produce a language. And like this guy I was talking with on italki, he he speaks a little English, but definitely not enough for us to have a real conversation like we were having in Spanish in English. So that's amazing, that's not something that I could have done before. And, it's just very rewarding, and I'm loving what I'm doing, and I hope you guys are too. Please let me know if you guys, if just about your success stories, or what's working for you, what's not working for you. Do you struggle with this? If you're at that 300-ish hour mark, like, are you struggling with just one word derailing your whole conversation or your whole input session? So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Keep going out there. It's worth it, and we're gonna get there eventually. See you guys later.